Wow. Wow, wow, wow. A lot going on there. Hello. How's everyone doing? We're back with some more planting. Hold on, let me go in here really quick. Mazes. A maze with a treasure in the middle. If you use fertilizer on a full-grown bush, it will grow into a maze of hedges with a 10% probability. For some reason, the drone can't fly over the hedges, even though they don't look that high. There's a treasure hidden somewhere in the hedge. I'm not getting noise on my left ear. There we go. Let me turn down the music. That's better. Um, all right, how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 by 9. Oh yeah, I could finish reading this. Haha. Wow. Okay. That's a lot. We're not doing that right now. So, all right, what else do I have? Use companion planting to increase the yield. I don't know what that means. Okay. So I'm gonna have to do some mazes before I do any of that. So we're not gonna worry about that right now. Um, I've unlocked sunflowers. Let me play this while we're chilling here. So, I needed more pumpkins. So what I did really quick is I just ran a pumpkin thing where I planted pumpkins and then it harvested them. Because when you have pumpkins, the larger they are, they actually go through like a like they're to the power of when you harvest them. So it's 2 to the power of 2 for a 2 by 2, but then it's 3 to the power of 3 for a 3 by 3, etc., etc. So a 3 by 3 is 27, not 9. So 4 by 4 is 64. And I have gotten some 5 by 5s actually, which apparently is possible. I didn't know that. So I was trying to come up with a way to do everything in the most efficient pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can actually add 2 more to this. Make it all the same shade. About that. A little bit darker. So these are the things we have. You can get a 10 by 10 if the field is big enough. Oh my god. Is that the max size? Wait, that's... I can't even count the many zeros. 3, 6, 9, 10. That's 10. Wait. What is that? 10 million? Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna try and just do. Oh, hello, by the way, blessing Asmodeus. Welcome in. I think we're gonna try and do a 6x6 pumpkin here. I wish it would just. And then we're still gonna have the trees go every other one. We can put the grass up here. And then we're actually gonna put sunflowers down here. Which sunflowers are new, I'll get to those in a minute. And then all of these in-between spaces are actually going to be carrots. So this is kind of what we're looking at. So how do we do that? I have no idea. I guess we'll do this first. So this pumpkin is gonna be 6x6, so if it's less than 7, this is kind of like the general idea. So first we're gonna change our custom till. Let's stop this. And get rid of this. I have a feeling we're gonna spend all stream doing this specifically. Oh, the way that sunflowers work. So sunflowers, they grow, and for every sunflower on the field, you have to basically pick the sunflower with the most petals. And if you don't do that, they all just like vanish. So the easiest thing coding wise would be to just plant one sunflower. We're not doing that. That's lame. But we'll figure that out later. Let's put that over there. Let's actually do this over here. I don't need to see Discord. Okay, so if position does not equal, this has actually got to be 7 because I wanted it in the 8th row, right? Yes. Oh, and it also needs to be Y. So let's clear really quick. And I think I do want to go through the plant and then harvest method because that's most efficient with pumpkins. And I think we'll do a like integrity check function as well, where we check to make sure that everything is planted as it's supposed to be. Because the extra time it takes for the drone to check those things will be worth it because of the just like exponential power of what is growing. And for the sunflowers, if you don't do it right, you get nothing. So we're gonna do that. And I think checking the sunflowers will be part of the like check integrity function. Integrity. Check integrity. We'll worry about that in a minute. So here's our harvest custom. It's pretty simple. And then plant custom, currently this just plants. Oh, well, it doesn't do anything right now, actually. Yes, okay. Print cleaners. There, are you happy now? Also, we have fertilizer now. Which will... Fertilizer decreases the grow time by 2 seconds. So I think what we can do is at each block during our check integrity, or would that go under? I guess we could do it during the planting process. Just plant the seed. If can harvest. Then we move on. If not, fertilizer. What happens if you try to do while I want to test this. Okay. While can harvest not equal true. Use item items dot fertilizer. Does wait, plant custom, does it do? Wait, so what happens if you do till custom and then harvest custom? Okay, that's exactly what I thought. So you need to put till custom into harvest custom, it feels like. Oh, this is just kidding. It needs to go into plant. No, I don't. I'll just do it here. Make my life a little easier. If grounds, or wait, get entity, get ground type equal grounds dot turf. Not Turk. Who's Turk? That didn't work. I do have to put it into harvest. How was I doing it earlier? I did just like change around what I had as opposed to erasing everything I had, which is what I did here. So, yeah. Um, Oh wait, the for loop. Oh, that's right. It was in the custom pumpkin one. That's why. Okay. So this is gonna get completely redone, right? So I don't mind erasing all of this. I don't think. For I range. No. Okay, so now we have a bunch of really slow growing trees. Um, if can harvest, move north. Otherwise, we're gonna move east. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Keep that like that. Plant entities tree. If can harvest, does not equal true. We're going to use item stuff for fertilizer. Or should I do it? Oh, we should do this. Returns true if there is an entity under the drone that is ready to be harvested, false otherwise. Oh, is it because I capitalized the H? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I'm out of fertilizer. That's why. Trade items, fertilizer. That's true. I haven't streamed in forever. I agree. Okay, so normally that won't eat through as much fertilizer as that because the order of operations for the trees. See, like the trees are pretty fast here, but when you put multiple trees next to each other, it doesn't work. They grow like 10 times slower. So this is working as intended, and it won't be as inefficient as it looks now. So that's good. So now let's see. The end goal of this game, right, I guess just like finish the tree, finish the unlock tree. Join the leaderboard for the fastest reset time. Automatically unlock thing. Allows access to the cost of things. Dictionaries. I'm not really sure. Use lists to store lots of values. Okay. I'm just messing around with it for a little while. You know? It's like any incremental game, right? Like the goal is to just get the biggest numbers. In theory. Okay. So for each spot, we're gonna do till custom. So first we're gonna do pumpkins. If get position X is less than 7 and get position Y is less than 7. Trade items dot pumpkin seed plant items dot entities. Okay. Entities dot pumpkin. Alright, so let's try that. Not quite. Oh, supposed to be less than 6. Okay, that's working as intended. Else if, and so now we're gonna do trees. So if get position X mod 2 is equal to 0, and it's just plant trees. It has to be both. Why did I only write down one? And get position God damn it, get out of my way. Y mod 2 equals 0. Clear. Perfect. So how do I count for the disappearing pumpkins? I guess the only thing that fails to grow is pumpkins. So if I plant something and the ground is empty, wait, if I plant something and can harvest is false, and entity, like get entity returns nothing, we replant, else fertilize. And we go through that as a for loop or a while loop until can harvest is true. That made sense, I think. Can I add comments? I don't think I can. But that's fine. We can just space this out a little bit more so that it's more legible. While can harvest, it's not equal true. If get entity type equal items dot pumpkin use item items dot fertilizer, else trade items dot pumpkin seed you pumpkin seed plants entities dot pumpkin. So it plants a pumpkin and then it goes into this while loop that says if it's not true that you can harvest, get the entity type. If it's equal to pumpkin, fertilize. If it's not, get another pumpkin seed and plant it. It's buying like infinite seeds. Wait, what is this? What does it return for it get entity type if it's still growing? I guess let's find out. Print get entity type. I'm just gonna, oops. Entities.pumpkin. Okay, so it is returning entity.pumpkin. And now it's returning none. Okay. So, yeah, that should work then. If get entity type does not equal entities that pumpkin, trade items dot pumpkin seed plant item entity dot pumpkin, else trade items dot fertilizer, use items dot fertilizer, go. Wait, that works perfectly. And they just gave us so many pumpkin. Hold on, wait. Let's start it from the beginning. I want to see it like just a fresh run through. How much does fertilizer cost? It costs 10 pumpkins. So this is absolutely worth it to get all the fertilizer I need to do this, because a pumpkin that's 6 by 6 is 6 to the power 6 is 46,000. So this should basically double here in a second. It did not. What happened? Hold on. Do I misunderstand how the pumpkins work? Oh, it's just cubed. It's not to the power of itself, it's cubed. So 6 cubed. 216. That's a lot less. Hmm. So true. I'm still gaining a ton of pumpkins, so I think it's fine. Like, the pumpkins are still going up. That was so loud, OMG. Yeah, it's a jump scare for sure. Oh, let me move this up. Put it, like, there, I guess. Okay. That works perfectly. So now, After pumpkins, oh, I only accounted for cactus. I didn't account for sunflower. So pumpkins are done now, and then we did trees, so now we do carrots. And carrots are just gonna be everywhere but y equals 7. Get, else if get position y is not equal to 7. Trade items dot carrot seed plant entities carrots zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey Yesaya, how's it going? I said hi earlier, but like I said it too late because I was at work. I had to type in chat, so it's been going good. How are you? Okay, there we go. So I had to do the other one. This is wait, so because this is why. No, this is why. Oh, I had it backwards in my head. Trying to remember my y equals mx plus b days. And it's like, yeah, right. Okay. So the trees are taking longer than I want. So now what we're going to do is in harvest, if can harvest, else uh can I do while true here? if can harvest, else trade items dot fertilizer use item. You've been out without a PC for a year and a half? Jeez. Did you just like decide not to get a new one? Or I guess it's none of my business, but that's pretty crazy. It's good to hear from you. I hope that your move went well. That didn't work. Rent and bills have been eating most of my paychecks. I see. Yeah, I hear that. Um, can I do while can harvest equal false? Oh, damn it. This sucks because I have to wait for it to go through its whole thing before it'll harvest. And now harvest. Or not. Okay, I see the problem. Um while can I just break it? Break. Damn. Oh, because it tries to harvest this one, but it breaks the whole block. Oh, I can put it in here. While can harvest and then after it turns true, we harvest? Did it say too much? Hold on, wait. Okay. I guess it was right. Or I fucked up. Because it is in the harvest function, so we won't know until it's done planting all of the pumpkins. Well, hmm. So it's cutting the grass, and the grass regrows so fast that it's picking it up as none because it doesn't go into a none state. It just replants grass immediately. So I guess tree. Yeah, pre-built PCs are kind of not great. I don't blame you for that. Did it do the same thing with the grass again? I can't tell. Yeah, just planted in the middle again. Or harvested in the middle again. So I guess we'll just have to deal with the trees not getting harvested every time. Or I guess we could just this is what we'll do, and it'll be a lot easier. It'll be more inefficient cost wise, but that should be fine. Can I increase the pumpkin yield anymore, or is that maxed? That's maxed. I believe we get 2,000 pumpkin per because we have it maxed out. So, all right. So just take all this back out. So basically now, when we plant the tree, we use fertilizer on it automatically. Just to get it a little head start. I think. I think it's doing that. It looks like they're growing faster. Yeah, see, but some still don't finish by the end. Even the carrots aren't sometimes ready. Wait, it's not grabbing some stuff. It's giving the same stuff over and over again. Why? Time out. Blanca, what's going on? Come on, come on. How you doing today? Yes, this is a coding incremental game. So you make the little robot move and harvest and plant for you. Am I stupid? It wasn't grabbing those before, like in full speed. And then harvest, and then it goes through and it harvests. But it's skipping those carrots. Why is it skipping those carrots? It just skips random stuff. Why is it doing that? Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's right. Maybe, but I just skipped this one again, and that one should have been done. But I grabbed it there. So the carrot's just really slow now, too? See, and it passed it that time. It definitely has to be done that time. But I grabbed it there. Oh, wait, that was planting. They should be... Okay, hold on. T.O. Do the same thing. Let's give it... fertilizer. Go. I can't tell if it's fertilizing or not. Well, I got everything on that pass through, so I guess it is. Except for the one tree, but the trees take up to 5 seconds sometimes, so it can happen. But they just aren't ready. But it is getting all the carrots as I go through, so... Alright. We'll call that good enough. And so last but not least, we have to plant the sunflowers. Let me let my dog out really quick. Okay. So basically we just have to buy and plant. And this should get the full farm planted successfully. Yes, apparently elif is else if in Python, which is the language that this primarily uses. Okay, the sunflowers can take a hot minute to grow too, actually. So we're gonna stop there. And we're going to fertilize those as well. It's going to be expensive. There we go. Expensive fertilizing all this stuff. But as long as the pumpkins are going up, that's fine. Is this game on Steam? Yes, it is. It's called, well, you can see the title down below. It's called The Farmer Was Replaced. It's $7, and it is a lot of fun to, you know, try out and get the brain thinking and stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm actually working on another coding project, so I just got back into coding. So I was cool with this. I'm obsessed with how the pumpkins almost look like macaroon tops. Yeah, and look, it like sometimes they have the little stem on the bigger ones, and sometimes they don't. I think that's really funny. So now is where I have to start thinking. The way that the sunflower works. Am I blind? Yes. The way the sunflower works. Basically, they can have between 7 and 15 petals. You have to harvest the one with the most petals that is grown on your farm, or you're effed. Coding is very intimidating, and I had trouble trying to place how it could be useful in a non, like, to me, in a way that mattered. Because when you think about how it could be useful in a work environment, it's scary because you don't know what you're getting into. So when I was learning it in high school and college, it was kind of like, this is a thing that, like, if I'm not very good at it, I'm not going to be able to get a job. I can't be okay at it and get a job. I have to be very good at it. And there's a lot of really hard parts to it. And so I kind of dropped it. But now I'm going through like a personal project that I'm using coding for, and it's a lot of fun. But you have to be able to come up with those ideas for the custom projects and be able to do that. So, but this is a very good, like, intro to coding that really tests your logical thinking that is required for coding. Yes, the thing that I'm planning for is going to be like the thing that I'm working on. Hopefully, will be a pretty cool like stream thing. So, but I have to work on that more. So anyway, I think what we're gonna do at the beginning of our harvest, custom harvest command, is we're going to go to the row with the sunflowers. True. That was some hilarious timing with ads. It's called Chipotle's Chicken Al Pastor. That's funny. Yeah, I forgot about the Nerf gun actually. It's funny. I need to relook at that video and see how he did that. Like more in depth. It's some Michael Reeves like stuff. Harvesting a sunflower yields square power equal to the square root of the number of sunflowers on the farm. Okay, so what we're going to do in our harvest is we're going to go to the row with the sunflowers and go down the row and look for 15s. Then go back down the row and look for 14, then 13, then 12, then 11, then 10, then 9, then 8, then 7. I think that's the best idea that I can come up with. Actually. So this moves us left and right. This for loop moves us. Okay, so we're going to do it in here. If get position x equal 6, and I want to make sure that that's right. Print just gonna do something ridiculous, and then I decided not to. Okay. Okay, now it's going through harvest. And it wasn't even close to right. It's in 6 now. This is 6? Oh, because this is 9 now, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8. It is. So it'll be... Well, it's not 1 to 9, though. It's 0 to 8, so this is going to be 7. So it was only 1 off. Okay, so if position is 7 in that row, measure or wait, for C in range get world size measure and we're actually going to print that, so print measure. I just want to see what that does. Else can harvest. So clear it, play it, fuck. Jesus. All right, let's run it. Now it's harvesting, and when it gets to the sunflower row, it should just tell me the measure. Okay. So I see what I did wrong there. Wait. I don't want to put the move there, but the other move should be working already. It has to be part of these. How long have I been playing this game? I started yesterday. Uh, I played for like 4 hours, and then I left it running because it's an incremental game, and then I came back and I'm playing it again. I've been live for an hour, so not too long. I think this is right. I said that last time too, though. Okay, and the test. What just happened? Fair. It looks fun, minus the actually having to learn how to code. So a lot of it isn't really learning how to code. It tells you how to do all the quote unquote coding part of it. It's the logical thinking of putting the code together that you really have to get into, which I'm struggling with right now. So does this need to go over one more? No. This is our left and right. This is our up and down. Yes, this does need to be back here. Go, you little stupid drone, go. And now, fuck. Why? 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 Okay, let's take plant custom out right now, because I don't need it. Yeah, that doesn't work. Wait, that's doing it right. So it's something with the combination? Whirlwind inside of my head. Let me see what this does. Oh, is it like broken? I mean, it's definitely broken, but like, oh, wait, clear this. Okay, let's do plant custom by itself. Yeah, yeah, that'll happen. Especially when you don't like follow from the beginning, because each plant does its own special thing. So it's like, oh, interesting. Okay, stop. I have no idea what's happening. And then move north, and then move east. Okay, and now we're in our harvest thing. So, for as wide as the world is, for as tall as the world is, if my position is 7, which it's not, so it's going to go to the else. If can harvest, harvest. Then move north. Oh, I see. But now neither of these things are true. Because it's not in 7, and it can't harvest. Oh. So I just need to move that way. I have to do it from the start, though. I think that'll work. There we go. Okay. And it's going to go back to that row and do it 6 times because of what we need to do next. God, this debugging is reminding me why I dropped out of comp sci in college. I feel like everyone kind of feels that. I feel like everyone went to school and said, I'm going to do comp sci, and then they got to comp sci, and a large majority of people were like, actually, nah. Because it seems to be a pretty common story. Okay. So, all that works now. So, what we're doing now, instead of printing that and moving north, basically, this is a loop that says, for as long as the world is I'm actually surprised that it yeah, I agree. Because this is already sending us down the road. Okay, so yeah, it would go down the row 8 times because it's in this, which is what we want. Because for each thing, measure, actually, if measure is equal to C 15 minus C equal 15 minus C. Harvest. No idea. Network administration dropped out due to the way they were doing the online classes. Yeah, network administration is tough too. So like if you don't have good classes, it's hard, and online classes are pretty 50-50 as far as the education you're actually getting. Okay. So it's going to be off, but just need to see the harvest part. Yeah, I deserve that. Actually, let me just see what 15 minus C returns. Clear. I can take this out for now, right? I just need to see what 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. It should do 15, then 14, then 13. 15, 14, 13, still wrong. Oh, wait. 15, 15, 15, 15. It's going to do 15 all the way down. And then 14, 14. Perfect. Okay, that's what we want. That's why it wasn't working, because I need to use B, because that's what's measuring the, like, how many times it's looped, not how many times it's moved in the... Forget it. If I knew how to explain it, be a teacher. If... So now we can put plant custom back. Clear. This should run perfectly. We have made it so that the pumpkins for sure grow no matter what. If they end up, because pumpkins have a 1 in 5 chance of dying as soon as they're planted. So It ensures the pumpkins are planted so that you get the max size pumpkin because it's actually exponential growth. It puts the trees not next to each other because they grow slower when they're next to each other. And now it should measure all of the sunflowers and grow them and pick them. Perfect. So something I'm noticing is that the power drains before I can do anything with it. That was the best moment of, oh, fuck this I've ever seen. Oh, max. Okay. That's not great for me. The online classes were okay in that it was fairly project based, but what killed it in my grades was the participation portion of it. You must post daily about the topic you're supposed to read at the specific time and respond meaningfully to 3 other posts. Yeah. Wait, daily? Oh man, normally it's weekly. Like it's pretty like standard in all like college classes to do something stupid like that. So I'm not surprised, but I am surprised that it was daily. Hmm. Damn it. Okay. Oh, this fucking sucks. All right. So here's the problem. I need to be able to store power. Actually, do I? Oh, I thought I needed it to unlock something, but maybe not. Oh, I need power to unlock more speed total. And I can't store any power right now. Hmm. Oh yeah, we do need to see if our pumpkins are growing. So we had like 25k. Okay, so 26.5. Or we can just hover over this, it doesn't move. So that's how much we had before planting. And then after planting, it's going to be about 25k. And after planting, it's 27.3. So we are gaining pumpkins per run through. It's only about 500, but that's not terrible. All right, so let's look at mazes really quick. This shit sounds complex. So if you use fertilizer on a full-grown bush, it will grow into a maze of hedges with a 10% probability. Use harvest on the treasure to receive gold equal to the area of the maze. If you harvest anywhere else, the maze will simply disappear. Get entity type is equal to entities.treasure if the is over the treasure and entities.hedge anywhere else on the map. Mazes do not contain any loops unless you reuse the maze. See below how to reuse a maze. There's no way for the drone to end up in the same position again without going back. It's been so long ago now that I don't remember if it was daily or weekly, but it was so heavily weighted to the participation that it might as well have been daily, because even when I did all the work and projects... Wow, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I've never seen participation weigh so much. Usually it is like 15%, or some of the online... Well, so I started going to a college that was fully online, so the participation was worth way more. But it was still like a good amount of it. Actually, yeah, I would think you probably would fail if you didn't do at least some of the participation. But all my homies hate graded participation. So true. Okay, stop. Clear. All right, we're about to do some... This is like our main stuff. We never use this, so get that out of here. We need something new, something better. While true for x in range get world size for y in range get world size till plant entities dot bush move north move east. Go. You. I think I did one too many for loops. Oh, I don't need the while true, that's why. So now, use item, items dot fertilizer. Oh my. So it says there's no loops. I can't tell if this code is written well or if it's holding on by a thread. This stuff was. This stuff was written all right. I don't know if it was the most efficient, but it was written well. This is just kind of... I'm just trying to see what the maze look like. So because there's no loops, in theory, I could always, if I'm able to go north, go north. If not, go east. If not, go south. If not, go west. And it should eventually find... while true. Actually, not even that. While get entity type does not equal... Wouldn't that trap you eventually, though? Yeah. I don't think so. Maybe? We're about to find out. It's like the following the right wall thing. Treasure. If move north is not equal to false, move north. Elif move east is not equal to false, move east. Elif move south. West, I think, needs to come first. Move west. Else move south. I was right the first time. I was not. Looks like you were right. 1 point, Rose. Wait, how do you get through this maze? I can't even figure this out as a person. Okay, I got it. How do you put into logical thinking, follow the right wall? Considering that the drone cannot turn, it can only move. So I guess if entity.hedge or if move south. Wait. Because you can't see the entity of a block that you're not on. But it's also not on a block, it's on an edge, so you're not supposed to do that. That's where I'm confused, TBH. My solution would be to turn the robot, but that isn't how this puzzle works exactly. That's why I'm like, because we did something like this in a coding class of some sort. We're supposed to No, I never did that one successfully either, to be honest. So maybe that's why I'm struggling. Maybe it's more so that if a wall is to one side, you move to another. Not if you can move to a direction, move to it. Yeah, it like very specifically in the instructions calls out that it looks like you can go over the walls, but you can't. Somewhere in here. For some reason, the drone can't fly over the hedges even though they don't look that high. So if there's a wall, if you can't move down, move right. So if we're here, that would take us here. And then, if you can't go right, go north. You can't do that. Can't go north. Go east. Or west. I said west and east backwards. Then you can't go south, but you can go this way. So it'd get stuck again. No, so that's the thing. I could just like move north and then do that and then move west. And I could just do this a few times, but you get one treasure doing that. I need 1,000 of them, which is probably why it's so many. Well, this is starting position, so this is actually where I want to be. Okay, wait. Let's just pretend it can turn. Oh, it doesn't like when I do that. Declare it as a var, I think. It's just like this. East equal east. West equal west. And then south. South. Right? So now, if we function, oh, wait, no, it's def, I think, yeah. Turn. I really thought I was cooking with this, but I can't figure out what I was thinking. Like, I had a plan in my head, and now it's not, like... So basically, it would get somewhere, and then would turn, and keep going in that direction until it couldn't. And then it would turn... No, that's basically the same thing I was doing. That's not this. Okay, that's the same thing actually. I could redo it. I could do it recursively. I have an idea that I think you're trying to suggest. Okay, run that by me, because maybe my brain isn't putting together what I need to do well enough. Basically exactly what you're doing, but using a loop until you can no longer go in a certain direction, then trying the directions again. Yes. So we would start with east here just to make my life easier. East. So with that, it would see that you can go right and go right until it can't any longer. And then it would check these three directions, left, up, down, and it can only go left, so it would just go back left again. So I'd have to go left once. So I have to choose one. I could infinitely go right and up, and then if neither of those are working, go down one, then try it. And if that doesn't work, go left one. So it would go infinitely to the right, and that wouldn't work. So it'd try to go infinitely up, that wouldn't work. So it would go left one. No, because then it would go right infinitely again. Fuck, man. This is what I was listening to yesterday, and I was trying to figure out how the voices in the background were, and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not like the other girls.
You're not like
I'm
the
ready
girls.
to fuck on site.
Yeah, I can't, like, it's like Asmongold, but I don't listen to a lot of Asmongold, so I don't think it's them. But, like, it's so familiar to me. I don't know. It's like right there for me, but I can't like. I don't know why I can't place who it is. Yeah, it's definitely an argument between two people, and I think it's like a fake argument. No, it's not him. It's a YouTuber. Oh, it's Jason. Jason Music. I don't. What's his thing? Fuck. Um. Jason Paradise. This is who it is. Jason Paradise argument. Nothing pops up. But this is who it sounds like. I need to get one with him talking more. Oops, that's not what I wanted. It's not in the description I checked. But yeah, it sounds just like him when he gets like worked up. Yeah, Jason Paradise is a Guitar Hero player, like a Psy. And they do a lot of mashups and stuff like that on Guitar Hero. And the person who made this mashup is a big person in that scene where they make mashups and then they make the, well, it's called Clone Hero, but the Clone Hero cover. And then they play it on stream and they react, and it's always hilarious. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Oops. Try to move south. If south doesn't work, move east. Try to move south, east, south, east, south, east. East doesn't work, go north. That doesn't work, go this way. Go south, doesn't work. East works. Fuck. It's like you have to reorder it based on, because that's what turning does, basically. Turning makes it, because you're always doing like straight, right, down, left. And when it doesn't work, you turn and you can still do straight. So you need to make the directions. Yeah, that's what you need to do. So, it'll be like turn if dir is equal to 3. No. 0, 1, 2. It's equal to 2. Dir equals 0. Else dir plus 1 dir equals 0. And then there's move. Wait, needs a def in front of it. And then def move. I have to do move maze because move is already a thing. I don't need to put dir in here, I guess. If dir equal 0, move east. Oops. Elif dir equal 1, move north. No, that's not right. Ow. I just bit my tongue. If it's equal to 0 and move east is equal to true. Oh, okay. So Earth turn. Right, so if it's equal to 0, it's going to move. I believe this moves east, unless it returns false, in which case I'm not really sure. How was I testing if you can move in a direction again? I guess we'll figure it out. Hold on. 1. If move north equal false. Turn. If no, it has to be elif. if move west. Turn. Else dir 3 if move south equal false. Turn. I have no fucking clue what I just did. Am I just supposed to do move east? Oh. While true, move these. Dir has not been defined. Dir is defined right there. Oh, you have to do it inside the function. That's right. We had this problem before. Dir equals 0. But it doesn't, I can't use it here if it's not. The variables in this are very frustrating because it doesn't like when the variable is outside of the function, but it also doesn't like when it's inside the function. I don't have to call it in any way, right? See, they do it just fine. Oh, there's a whole thing on localization. Scopes, here it is. Look at how they do it just fine here. Variables from the global scope can be read anywhere. Bullshit. Like, I'm doing the same thing. If you really need to update global variables, you can use a dictionary for it. Define dir right at the beginning. Like at the, oh, like up here. Nope. Oh, wait, this is a safeguard message. You can disable limit settings. Options. Errors. Print warnings. There it is. Get out of here, you. Um. H. I think you were right. Because it doesn't yell at me when it's up there. While true, move maze. Move maze. If h equals 0, move east. If move east equals false, turn. Turn. If h equals 3, h equals 0. But that's not the case, so we're going to add 1 to it. And now, it's 1. Why is it running through this? It doesn't equal 0. It's not equal to 0. It's not. uh... Am I a stupid bastard? It was in here somewhere. Was it in here? It was. Plus equal 1. Am I supposed to return h here? Wait, what? Expected a comma or closing bracket. Oh. False. So if it's false, it's supposed to turn, and it does go into turn. Return H. Oh, you're so right. Now it's returning 1. So it should be going here. Print H, 1, return H. If you really need to update global variables, you can use the dictionary for it. They use reference semantics, which means that the variable holds a reference to the underlying dictionary. Ugh, fuck me. Okay. Time. We're not fucking with that. This would be right in regular Python, it sounds like, according to that. But it's not. So you're returning H, but it's not being stored anywhere. So instead of turn, it should be H equals turn. Oh. Oh. I think I see what you're saying. You're a piece of garbage. It's fine. Just do it up here. Yeah, it's just because global variables in this game are apparently not real. I would have to do a dictionary thing, which I think you have to unlock. Yeah, I'd have to unlock it. So it's fucking stupid. But you are right. There's definitely got to be a way. I mean, there is a way because it wouldn't give it to us before unlocking dictionaries if it wasn't. The problem is, okay. if it returns false, h plus equal 1 if h equal 3, h equals 0, else h plus equal 1. I gotta put that under each of these. That should work. It's equal to 0, so they try to move east. It prints east. It's not equal to 3, so it's just going to do h plus equal 1. Oh. Yeah. But I did something like that before and it worked. How did they declare it locally? Okay. I can't tell what's happening because it's printing the... Well, that fucking sucks. I just spent half an hour doing the same thing that I had already done. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, it's doing what I'm thinking, kinda. After it moves... Oh, wait. How does this work, actually? Move east. Move north. It's false. So it's going to add 1. Now it's trying to do 2. If move west. Oh, so we should reset it to east every time. No. Checks east, it goes east. Checks east, can't go east, it should go north. Can't go north, it goes west. Then it should check again. But then it would just go east. What if we always go all the way east? If it doesn't work, we back up 1. We check north. Go north. Doesn't work. Then it goes back west 1. Checks north. Doesn't work. Go back west 1. Check north. Go north. Repeat. It's east. Can't go east anymore, so it checks north. Can go north. Then checks east again. Checks north. Can't go north, so it goes west. So after each thing, it should try to go north. And if it can't go north, it should go west. So it keeps moving east. While true, move east. It's going east. If you can't move east, if east is false, move west. Then, if move north is false, move south. And if that's false, move east. This is progress. Move west. I don't believe so, because it would just come back over here and then it would do the same loop. Because reset would be here. So it just moves it all the way east. And then when it can't move east, it moves 1 west. And if it can move north, it will. If not, it'll move south. And if it can't do either of those, it should move west. I'm confused as to why it's not moving west, I think, more than anything. Move west. Uh... West. That was really loud. Hey, KJ. How's it going? So then it moved north. Now because it can't move north, it will move south. Oh, I see. Okay. It's going, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to solve the maze now. I ended my stream and came back. Someone else claimed it. Once I was done AFKing, I ended the stream and then came back. But yeah, those people, they be fighting. They be fighting over those firsts. Need to have a return, I'm pretty sure. What am I returning? So if everything fails, it should return true, so it can move. So you can move east. You might be right, but also this game is stupid because we came up with the solution earlier, and apparently global variables are not allowed. So, there's a few different problems. Should we see how they did it? I like cheating. Let's do it. Why not? See what ridiculous thing they decided. Well, that's a bullshit hint. That's what we've been doing. Explain what each line does out loud to find the problem. I think that the main thing right now. Okay. What if we take. Well, true. Start east. H equals east. Move H. If move H equal false. You know what? Pause. If it's looking that way, we turn left. Then we turn left again. Go forward and then we turn right. It goes this way, turns, can't go that way. Turns again, goes this way. Turns right. Can't go this way. Turns around. Turns right. Go straight. Can't go right. Turn straight. Go right. Are cardinal directions fixed, or does move east just mean move right relative to front? The drone position, the drone direction is fixed. So east always makes you go to the right. If you do the follow the right wall strat, does that mean you never make left turns? You should only be turning left with your body and then actually turning right? Is that how that strat works? If you're facing this way, you don't turn right, but your body turns left. Try and go this way, doesn't work. Turn your body left, go this way, follow, and then you go right. Same thing here. If you can go north, do it. If not, turn left. OS. Maybe I don't know how to solve a maze. Uh... All right. Yeah, I got that. I just don't know how to follow the wall. Is there something in here that, like, I didn't understand? Make a right turn program? I can't figure out how. That's the problem. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't understand because, okay, follow the right wall here. So let's say we want to start with east. So we go east. There's no, unless there's a way to read that the wall is to the right. Because this just returns entities.hedge. You can check if there's a wall by trying to move through it. Because the issue is, if we make it rotate right, right, so... Oh, wait. If we make it rotate right, it would rotate this way and then go down this way. But then right here, if it rotates right, it just turns back around. I can only move up, down, left, and right. Do infinite move rights and see what happens. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. I can only use east, but I can make it so, like, um, well, true. If move east equals false. So that's going to move it east. And then when it can't move east anymore, I'll try to move south. Because that would be the equivalent of turning right, right? Like if it's moving this way and then tries to move right, it moves south one. If move south equal false. So then it tries to move south, and if it can't move south, it'll try to move north. And if it can't do any of that, it will move west. I think this does the same thing. Because what this does is it moves it east. Oh, wait. If move east equals true move east, so this does that. And then it only moves on, oh, but it doesn't embed them. Okay, I see, hold on. True. Move east. Elif move north equal true. Yeah. I needed to, let's see, true move east. Ooh. For X in range. While move east, X plus equal 1. Move south, move west. Up, up, up. Okay. Upsetting. Move south. Yeah, give me a minute. That did something. So while So x equals 0. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm getting somewhere with this.
Bienvenue, power bottoms.
Hello.
How dare you?
Hey.
Bienvenue.
Bienvenue.
I don't speak French.
It is
That's
French,
the only problem
so
I have with that.
I'm on to
Um,
something.
I think you're fixed on a wild true statement. I don't think you need a wild true statement.
Well, that's how like
It
the
recommends you solve.
it's how like the base of everything in this um
Oh, gotcha.
game starts. But you might be right actually. It's a good point. Well, let's see. Hold on, wait. So that's
Also, I'm not sure I understand your x plus equals 1. Like, I know you're setting the value of x to plus equal, but then you end up with I in range x. So you're like, okay, if you can move east, and that's true, then increase the value of x to 1.
mm-hmm.
But you don't move east, right? Like,
Well,
it doesn't move
so
you east.
it does. This statement is weird because uh like even though it's an if statement, it moves you east and it passes true. So all it's doing really is moving you east and telling you it's true.
Can you show me that in that little F3 box you have?
Yeah, yeah. So like if I do equal true and then change this to west, it's still oop. Why did it do that? I think because I was already in that one. All right, well let's change it back to south.
No, it's not an if statement there at the bottom. That's why the equals is.
Oh.
Um,
If
it's a. Yeah, Theo can come watch this.
ran
I'm gonna put you on my Google Home so that Theo can hear too.
So
Okay.
it does move you south, and that's just saying hello because I got nothing better to do. I could return.
But so it does move you south.
Yeah, it moves you south even though it looks like it's like a conditional statement. It's weird.
Can you do a conditional? Can you do a check so that it returns a value without moving you?
No.
What?
Yeah. That's the yeah.
Really? Not at all? Wait, hold on,
um
Theo. Let me put it on the speaker and you can hear it.
I mean unless it's false.
You can hear it?
Hello?
I'm here.
Hello. I was just
Yeah,
saying
that
if
was your number, dude.
I could be heard.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Um
Sorry, I got a lot of kids around me right now.
that's fine.
You want to put your running number on your shirt?
I wish I knew how to run.
Theo did a 1 mile yesterday.
It's a lot of mile.
It was a lot of mile. He had a okay time.
We play this game.
So this is a coding game. Let me get my speaker working. I don't know why my thing is being goofy, but as soon as I get my speaker working, bud, be able to. What is going on? Time to Control Shift Escape.
Oh, I feel like I have to do south first actually. Does that just work? Am I allowed to do that? No. Okay. Yeah, that
There we
is
go.
truly the problem
hear
right
him now?
now. Hello? Hello?
Oh, hold on. We're gonna put him on the speaker, buddy. Oh, that's foam, so it doesn't hurt my head. Okay, talk.
Hello?
All right, we've got him.
All right.
Say hi to Joey.
Hello?
He's 7.
That
All
can't
right,
be right.
we're here.
Are you sure?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not 7.
That
He's 4.
really like threw me through a loop for a second. I was like, no. No.
No, he's 4.
Okay. That's still crazy, but so yeah, that is truly my issue is that like to pass true, I have to move. But I think that if I just throw like let's do a flip.
Oh, I lost you. I lost you. If you just threw. No.
Uh-oh, he's gone.
All right, try again.
Hello?
Nope. Hold on. Hold on. Oh gosh. Okay, try it now.
Hello?
Worse. How about now?
How about now?
Ooh,
Okay.
crispy.
I heard that.
Oh, you can hear yourself? That's not good.
Not a lot.
Oh, I can turn you down. Maybe I can't. Who knows? All right. Anyways, talk now.
Hello?
Can you hear yourself now?
No.
Oh, okay, sick. All right, sorry. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here for the stream.
Here for the stream.
Okay, so you can't check some without moving,
Yeah.
and that's okay. It does mean that you need to pick a direction to move first. I think you're in the right direction with that.
Yeah.
I don't think
This
your X
part
plus 1
is
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so my thinking was I would move east as far as I can. And then once I'm not able to move east anymore, I would run through all of the possible directions I can go in each square until it worked. But that means that if I get put somewhere that's not a place I can
If you're
go,
in east-west plane, you'll never be able to go far enough west if it's multiple west.
yeah. I think also I need to try more. I need to try south first.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little plus button from his game. Let me full screen them.
Get out of here.
Side.
Oh, the pig just stays around the drone here so it can collect the gold that's made.
Yeah, here.
Which right now is not.
I'll show you what I've actually accomplished. So,
Well, we've zoomed
oh,
out.
okay, hold on. Wait, how do I get rid of the maze? Oh, I'll just clear. Oh, there we go.
Well, it's over now. Oh. Whoa.
So,
How does it decide between wheat and trees?
I
Oh, you
tell
programmed
it.
that.
Yeah. So the
Pumpkin
pumpkins like merge together and they're cubed. So the bigger it is, the more you get from it. So you want a big pumpkin. The trees don't grow fast if they're next to each other, so you want to do them every other block. And then the sunflowers, you have to pick them in order of the most petals first. And then the grass is grass. So, and so are carrots.
When do you harvest grass though in this?
It's so on the second pass through, it just goes through and harvests everything. It's just it regrows really fast, so you can't really tell.
Gotcha. Oh, I see it. I see it go.
Yeah. Except maybe this one doesn't
Cool.
get done, but
Quite fine.
that's
How much of code is really lossless anyway?
and that's what this looks like.
That's cool.
So I have done something in this game. I haven't just been staring at a maze for the entire time.
Well, the maze was a big jump from where I left you.
Yeah.
Just in your 2x2 or 3x3.
Yeah. So
Well, take us back to the maze. We're ready to solve it.
okay. Stop it.
Yeah, we're
Clear.
gonna make food in 20 minutes. Spaghetti and meatballs. What would you like? Oh, tortellinis and meatballs? All right, let's do it.
Oop.
Did you make the maze or is the maze generated on your behalf?
It's generated for me. Why did I have two of those? That's interesting. Okay. So basically, for a in range, it's gonna take a second. Actually, I guess it doesn't have to. Could till, then plant entity bush, and then vert item items dot fertilizer go, and then I just have to fertilize it until it works. There we go. Here we are.
Okay. New maze, new you.
Mm-hmm.
Top is on the bottom. The top is on the bottom.
Yeah.
Treasure box.
I wish that I could just make it so that if there's a wall south, go east. Because then I could just do right wall strat, but I can't. I can't check the wall without trying to run into it.
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
What if so you know that the farthest that you could have to move in one go is what? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Is this an 11 by 11 square? 10 by 10.
Maybe 2, 4, 6,
6,
8,
9,
10.
Sorry, 10 by 10.
But I can get the length of the maze too.
So you could have it attempt to move east 10 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Then attempt to move north 10 times in a row. Then attempt to move west 10 times, and just have that be your command is, do east, do west, do north, do south. And so as long as those are returning true, then they're moving, and as soon as they hit a false, then it moves on to the next do 10.
Oh.
So for I in range 10,
okay.
move east.
So for a,
Because if doing an if statement does move it, then there's no point to do an if statement because the check is happening by nature of it existing. Oop, let's not move the mouse because look, he's playing his game right now. We don't want to mess him up.
So I need 4 of these, or so we do them back to back. We don't do them.
You want me to put that on your shirt? You don't even have to do get world size. I would just start with 10 just to see if it works. I mean, you could do get world size. I would just make it as simple as possible for the test.
Yeah. It's I just had to scroll down and press enter. So
no, you can test it. Use your F3 window and see if this idea works by just doing move east 10, then move north 10, move west 10, move south 10.
Yeah. East.
So I would try it down there first just to see if it works.
Like one at a time. Oh well.
I think you.
No, this will be easier because I would have to. I would just be copy and pasting it. It would be the same thing basically. I could just do. So I'm at the start now. I could do it like this. So. Shut the hell up. Okay. I mean, not bad words.
You're gonna eat because you're hungry.
So east, then north, then west, then south. Oh, but then if I go east again.
Oh, then you go back. Okay, so that logic doesn't check.
It's like I have to cycle through the directions. Like I have to make it cyclical instead of being east, north, west, south, east, north, west, south. It's like east, north, west, south, south, east. You know what I mean? Like run it backwards. It's backwards?
So maybe you don't, because maybe if you are doing east while true, right? Like you're.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in, Lucy. Here, baby. Come see. Sorry. So if you're going east until you can no longer go east, then you go north until you can no longer go north. Then you go west until you can no longer go west. Then you go south until you no longer can go south. Oh, you're right. You would have to then go north before you could.
Mm-hmm. Because it would just put me back to the position I'm in now. But what if I did it backwards? So what if I did... I have... So we started east, then went north. So we went counterclockwise.
write-
And then after
you could
south, what if
write-
we go back clockwise? So...
Yeah, you could write four functions. Move east 10, move west 10, move south 10, move north 10, or whatever, and then just call them in a repeating order. So like, move east, then after move east, move west. Oh, we're gonna sit up here. We're talking to my friend. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. So then it's west. And then you go back north. I think this is what we're both saying. South. That doesn't do anything. And then we go back east. That doesn't do anything. We go north. That does something. And then we go... Oh. But that would be a problem where I'm at now because it's a T-junction. So once I move west...
Oh, because, yeah, we can't do 10. Oh.
But I think that the
there's no way
clockwise
to
and
do it.
counterclockwise repeating works one by one. Maybe.
No, because you'd still hit, as soon as you hit a T, you'd be forced into whichever direction it reads first is what it's going to go into. So if you read, like in the junction that you're at now, if you come out and you read east first, you're going to keep going east and miss your turn. But if you read north first, you're going to go north and hit that turn. But there's no guarantee it'll happen every time.
So it'd be south, and then we would come back to west, north, which would do
That water's empty.
then it would be east.
Water's empty. You can have it if you want, but there's nothing in it. Empty.
Okay, hold on.
You could also just brute force it, solve the maze by hand, and input every instruction as necessary.
Yes, which you need like 1,000 treasure chests. So like it's
Oh no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You want to get down? Is there a way to do like direction facing, like a?
no,
Like
because you're always facing north.
Let me look up the base things. Oh, you're always facing north?
Yeah. Darn you, T junction.
Oh, yeah, you hop down. Thought I'd help you down. Okay, so what if you run? Yep, you can open it. Use the handle. Use the handle. It's unlocked. Yeah, open it. Push. At the same time, you turn the handle and you push. Yep, go get your water and come right back, okay? Huh? Okay, new theory. For east equal true, move east, move north, move west, move south. Then nested in that for... Oh, okay. For west equal true, move north, move south, move west, move east.
Oh.
So I think
Yeah.
you need...
So
I
for
think
each direction I'm moving, there should be a
4
different
functions.
order that they would be
Yeah,
called in.
yeah. And you'd have 4 functions that are called if move east equal true, then you do the move east function, which will have it be east, south, north, west. And then you just do that same thing for all 4 directions. So that if any of them are true, you do that order of things first.
Equal true. I want to move east first, and then move north, move west, then south. Oh, and if you can't move, so elif move north equal true, it would move you north, and then we would try to move west, then move south.
And you would do all this and then start it over again at the if moved east.
Yes.
So this is your big do while true loop.
And then I could probably break after I move one, right?
Yeah, and then have it start again.
Yeah. So once it moves once, it will check east again.
Yeah, so it'll move in 2 block chunks.
Yes. It won't just move once and then try something different. It will move a few times.
Your error though is if you move east, you have it moving west. So you're just gonna backtrack back and forth.
Oh. Well, so it'll move east first, then north, then west, then south. Yeah, it'll just move in a square. So this is like the equivalent of making a right turn. If you can move east, it's gonna move east. Oh, it's like a left turn. So really, if move west equal true, I want it to west and the north. North is true. I want it to move north and then east. Oh I think we're playing with fire now. We're cooking with gas. So if you move south, I want to go west. Move south equal true. Move west. All right, what's the last one? Else. Move east. Move to east. A right turn to south.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I think we're on to something here. Kinda. So this is like the equivalent of the right turns, right? If you can move west, you move west, and then you move north. That's a full right turn.
Okay.
It's just how, in what order.
What does that look like if you run this?
It kind of moves me back and forth here.
I think it's that last move east, move south. That's probably.
Yeah.
Oh, how does it reset you back to that corner? Oh, because you're moving. Wait, yeah, I'm confused.
North is true, so it moves north, and then it moves east. And then it ends it, so then we run it again. And the first thing that's true is the west.
Gotcha.
So then it moves west. Although, oh, and it tries to move north, but it can't.
Yeah, I think you need to do multiple
I wonder
on these.
if. So I think to check if the right turn is true, if you move west and then you try to move north, but north doesn't work, I want to go back to where I was and try something else.
Mm-hmm. Can you break right there?
No, you can only break in loops. Can't break in if statements. True.
Yeah, but if this was a function, you could have it return false and then have this whole function be do while true, do run maze. So you could have a return statement at the end, and that's your break. So it ends the loop. Does that make sense?
But if I break it there, it would just start the loop over and it would try this west one again.
Which we want it to do.
Well, no, because, oh, maybe. Oh,
Yeah, you want it to return, because if you move west and then you move north, great, you've made your right turn. And else, if so, that's like the end of the thought.
so we just break after each set. Because we
Do you
always
not
want.
need semicolons after those breaks.
No,
Oh, what language is this?
Python.
Oh, I thought you needed. Anyways, I spent too much time in C.
I don't know anything about Python. So if west equals true, does it? Yeah. Well, it's not true. So then it tries to move north, so then it can't, so then it's south. It does, and it tries to move west. So
shoot.
for each of these secondary movements, if I can't do it, I want to go back in the direction that I came. So if west equals true, move it, else move north, because I want it to go back to where I came from. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Let's try that. If else, no. I have to put something there. I hate that. I guess I can do not equal true. You.
I'm sure somebody who knows how to code is watching this and really laughing.
I think that like the consensus was everyone went to school to code and then dropped out. So it's probably fine.
Cool. That works out great.
Beneficial for us. If east is not equal to true, so wait. Oh, maybe these do each have to be their own function, and then just because once you move back east, you want it to call the next thing.
Yeah,
rather
'cause
than
you
it
should- you
starting
could do a
over.
loop of function. Yeah, and each of these sections would be their own function.
Yeah. It'd be like.
I'm a big proponent of just divvying everything into their own functions at all times.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't know what I'm doing, and it seems the best way to do it. Also, my in-laws ended up having a old tablet that I can use.
Oh,
That
good.
works great.
Oh, yeah. What did you need it for?
I was thinking about putting a tablet into my desk to like run calendar and Spotify controls,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and just like dremeling out a little so it lays flush with the desktop.
Yeah. Sounds pretty cool.
That's so too. Unsure if I'll actually go through with it. I have to see how much I like having. Because I was thinking if it was another screen on the desktop, that would be the most useful.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, well, maybe if having it be completely separate, not using any of the CPU power of the laptop, may be actually a better approach. But then I can't run YouTube on it because otherwise I just get a bunch of ads. And I'm not doing YouTube ads anymore. So
This is true. South to west. Back north. Um. East. Oh, wait. So I do move east. And so when it does that, if it can't move south afterward, I want it to try move north.
ooh.
And then tries to move north, and if north doesn't work out, I want it to go back, and I want to try move west. And if west doesn't work out, I want it to try move south. I have no idea what I just did. Let's try it. Okay.
All right, we're gonna be done with your show while you go eat your food. Sorry, she was having a real hard time coming back down.
Oh, wait. What happened here? North doesn't work out. No. I want to try west. West doesn't work. Try south. South doesn't work out. I don't heckin' know anymore. So that's fine. Okay. Move doesn't look like a real word anymore. That's the
Nope, never had.
the level I'm at, I think.
You're gonna hate me. I have a new approach.
Okay. Hold on. Let's try this approach first.
Yeah.
Miles west. Okay. Go. Well, that almost did something for a minute.
Did it get stuck in the same thing in a T?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. So my thought is you hash the direction previously moved, and at every step you're saying, is there a way for me to turn right?
Mm-hmm.
So if your last movement was east, you know that to the right is going to be
South.
south. Right? And so the order that you check in is you'd say go east until you find something south, and if east and south are both false, turn around and go west until you find something north. I think that always forces a right turn. Then until you get to a place where west and north is both blocked, then you would go east until you're blocked, and then you would go right. Like you would just keep making those right turns.
Mm-hmm.
That logic makes sense.
I think so. Just trying to. I think that. So I wonder if you nest inside nest inside nest inside nest. So you go east until you can't anymore, and then you go north until you can't anymore. Then you go west until you can't anymore. Then you go. No wait.
Oh, this is Daddy's friend.
Go.
It's also Mommy's friend, but I've known him longer.
Let me let my dog out real quick. Come on. Let's go outside. Cool. Okay. I just realized I've been doing this for 3.5 hours, so I think I might just call it on this. Hello?
I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Daddy's friend. Sorry, I tuned out for a second because my brain is shot.
Yeah, well, that's what I was just saying. I think that I just realized that I've been doing this for 3.5 hours, so I'm gonna probably get off. Like,
Yeah,
literally just this.
I do think that that's the best move, though, is to cache your previous movement
Yeah.
and
Let me write that down.
check the right hand wall. So if previous movement was east, check south. If previous movement was south, check west, and if previous movement was west, check north. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Or maybe even like you go east, and then once east is no longer, you designate east is not valid anymore, then you try south. Designate south is not
No,
valid anymore.
you gotta check at each. You gotta check at each square though, because like the right hand approach is that at every single possible right hand turn you make it.
So the issue that I had with that is that um like even holding the right wall, you have to make left and right turns, and you have to be able to figure out which you need to make.
Right.
So
So you
like,
gotta cache your cardinal directions, because your right and your left are sorry your right hand turns are always going to be a fixed direction based off of your previous movement direction. So if you're
oh,
like my last movement was west, then you know that your right hand is going to be on the north wall. So you check north, and you go west and check north at every square until you can no longer go west and north, and then you check. You would
I
do
see. Yeah.
a left. Yeah. You would turn around, and then you would check the right hand wall from there, which is south, and you would step east, check south, step east, check south.
This is
And you would
making a
do
lot of
that.
sense.
Yeah, and so as long as as long as you keep track of where your previous step, what direction your previous step was in, you'll always know where right is.
Yeah.
And I say all of this with the knowledge that I don't have to code it, so it's easy to come up with ideas.
Yeah. But I think I can make that work. I think that should work. I've thought that a lot today though. So I guess there's that. Oh, am I at the max size? Okay, yeah, you can't expand it. Sad. Yeah, I need 1,000 treasure chests for like 1 unlock.
Yeah, this is Daddy's friend.
Alright, well. Yeah.
Not Daddy's friend, my friend.
Yeah. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
See you, dude.
I'm gonna go, I don't know, lay down in the shower maybe.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Consider what I've lost.
Yes, it's your friend too.
Alright.
All right, dude.
Bye,
Catch you
friends.
around. Bye.
Alright, stream. We had fun with that. I have some other stuff I want to do, so we're gonna hop off. That was fun. Yeah, I don't think we'll leave anything on. It was kind of like a little test, and actually, it went better than I thought. Or like, I noticed that like at certain points we had like 6 viewers when I was doing like the AFK farming. It was pretty cool. But I would like to do that on the Hypherius channel if I'm gonna do that on anything. And I don't have that set up, and people don't follow that, and I would have to redirect there, and I don't think people would go once I redirected there. So I'm just not gonna worry about that. Plus, I can do other stuff on my computer if I don't do that. So, in the meantime, let's see who's live. Wait, this is just real music. Stop that. I'm trying to, like, not get spinning rat 3000.mp4. Alright, let's see who is live. Just taking it all in. Let's go. I know you guys love Overwatch. Let's raid Mochi. Thanks for hanging out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow button. I will see you all next time, and take care.